Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to analyze with you the gold. What is happening with gold? Is it time to buy gold? Is it time to take profits on gold? Let's see. Let's see what the chart is telling us. Okay. So let me focus on where we are right now. Yes. Okay, guys. So here we are. You can see that very recently prices bounced off these important Fibonacci retracement resistance, and so let me just extend it right here and reverse it downward to this point around 3,982, and today it's kissing underneath this same position, corresponding to a very important resistance, where we have both this Fibonacci retracement and the up 20% 200 days moving average. Here you have the 200 days moving average, and this red line here corresponding to the up 20% moving average. Basically, it's your moving average up plus 20% of its value, which is an important resistance point. At the same time that we can see both the stochastic oscillator and the relative strength index navigating in an overbuying position. So usually I would tell you guys that it's time to take profits on gold, but as we have saw with Tesla just before, we can identify here some kind of a chart pattern, and I would like to exploit this idea with you today. We have this line here corresponding to a breakout ascended triangle resistance. Okay, we can see the pattern very well established here. Just let me put it in the good place, and I will be completing the figure drawing the ascending support line right here. So normally the idea of this chart would be to take profits at this moment, but we have a huge indication that prices will be going up. This is what happened this week. During all of this week, we have a gold prices increasing insanely, right? And it means that we could establish, when having this kind of configuration, a buy entry point here around $4,258. 200, no, I'm sorry. What is the good value? We have a 4,258, yes. $4,258. And we could calculate, the estimation on what prices will this breakout will be reaching. And in order to calculate this, we take the lowest point in the triangle, in the ascending triangle, corresponding to $3,860. So let me take my 2 here. So the lowest point is the 3,860, and I will be adding to it the high of my triangle. Okay, so the high of my triangle corresponding to the 4,258. So mine's 4,258. So this is the high of the triangle. Okay, it's $398. So the breakout point is here around 4,258, and if you wanted to sort out the target price for this ascending triangle, we just needed to add $398 to the value of $4,258. So let's do it, and we'll be reaching the take profits point. Okay, so plus $4,258, we have 4,656. So let's put it here. Okay, now we'll put it here. So let's say that it's 656, and those prices corresponds to the range. Okay, the range of opportunity that if you guys take your lows here around $4,258, it could go until this position. Very probably it will be relying until this position. So I'm not telling you that prices will behave exactly as I'm describing here, but probabilities increase substantially at this stage when you have this kind of configuration here. So usually we look to the primary trend, secondary trend, or the moving average, but when we have a chart pattern, a strong chart pattern like this one right here corresponding to an ascending triangle, we could take this into account. Actually, prices, it is around $4,366, so we still have a margin to some profit. So guys, if you want to buy some gold, I will tell you that that's not a nuts thing to do, right? You could do it, and probabilities that you will making some money with that is strong. On the very long run, all the conditions establishing that gold will continue to increase are there, and it will still be the case until our Western governments continues to spend the money very crazily. Okay, so this is a way, guys, to buy gold. It is a way to protect your money when you have a lot of fools and the crooked politicians. The gold, and maybe you could use the Bitcoin as a hedge, okay, to protect your assets for this kind of craziness. Okay, if you have some questions, do not hesitate to reach out. I wish everybody a very nice Friday, and see you soon. Bye bye.